Scout, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Tony?
It's been a while.
I know it's been a while. What have you been up to?
Just Sundance and I'm producing films and things like that.
Hell yeah. That's right, Tony. That's right, you are. I love it.
Trying to get you to say yes to a project. You're
Oh
too
yeah.
you're too busy.
Oh man. Well, I'm just trying to make projects myself too.
It's not easy. That's
It's
why I'm
not
bald.
easy. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm losing my hair too, so
Yeah.
it's
Well,
okay. As long as you're working with people that you like and a community of like friends that believe in you, that's all that fucking matters, I feel.
it truly is, and I want to say congratulations on Into the Deep. I was expecting something a little different.
Ah, okay.
And I was so pleasantly surprised by the tenseness of this film. It's you really carry this on your shoulders.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I loved being a part of it. I it's been my dream to do a water movie, so I was really yeah, it was a very special project for me.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that dream because Richard Dreyfuss in a shark movie has got to be surreal to you.
Yeah. Dude, I love Jaws. Are you kidding me? I love Richard. I mean, he's been such a badass for such a long time, and I've known him for a while, so being able to do a shark movie with the OG Richard Dreyfuss is still surreal, and I can't believe I did that in my career, and yeah, I cherish it for sure.
How was he as a scene partner?
Richard is funny, man.
He's got an evil sense of humor.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He's funny, man. He'll keep you on your toes. He'll tell you stories for days. But he's funny. He's
Yeah.
really funny. Yeah, he was a good scene partner.
And this movie is so well done. And I love the fact that you're a kick-ass girl in this too. I mean, you just
Thanks.
take no quarter.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved there obviously she had that badass in her, but she obviously had like a lot of fear to overcome. So it was really fun to be able to play that. I love that, fear can hold us back,
Mm.
so it's good to like to tackle fear head on and to face it with the strength that that is within. So I'm all for that. I'm technically doing that right now in my career and in my life. So yeah, I learned a lot from her and I just, there's a lot of scout in there for sure.
Well, let's talk about the underwater part because are you good at scuba diving?
I have been in and out of water my entire life. I was a competitive swimmer. It was either go to the Olympics or be an actor. It's literally what my path was for me. So I have a love and a respect for water. So I was really excited. Am I a professional like scuba diver? No. Do I want to be? Yes. I'm always down to learn and we did a course for the movie
Mm.
and we were with the people that did the course every single day on set. They were in the water with us, so I felt very, very safe. My husband actually has, he's trying to get me. He's like, you need to go. Like, we need to go to all these places to scuba dive. And now that I've done this movie, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do it. I
Well,
can do it.
you look so good doing it, but
Oh,
I
thank you.
know, I know that there's a lot to be aware of, and then you have to let that go as an actress and just be natural.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I have to remember to breathe and go down and also like to plug this. And yeah, it was a lot and look like a professional doing it. Yeah, it was a lot. But I'm up
But
for a challenge, man. Like that's a whole part of growth, right?
yeah, it truly is, and again, when you're stepping into something like this with which is more action than it is horror, I mean, it's a different kind of vibe too.
I love physicality. I mean, I'm married to a stunt man, so I love when physical. Well, I just like my dream is to do like Alien or like Resident Evil, like be Charlize Theron and like Atomic Blonde. Like that's like
Wow.
I just like that's what I want to do. I love that. So any chance I get to showcase that is just a step for me as an actress. I'm like, see, guys, I could do it. I could do it.
I chatted with Callum, a little bit ago, and he says you're the best scene partner he's ever had.
Oh, I love Callum. I love him so much. Dude, Callum and I are like brother and sister. We are like, we God, us bouncing off of each other and just even like not on camera, but like outside, it was just we had the best time. And he's such a talented guy, and I'm so excited for him and all of his success that he has coming up. And I
Yeah.
mean, I keep on telling him, remember me when, man, remember me when, Callum. But yeah, I'm excited. I think he's an amazing actor, and as I'm like sort of pivoting into directing, I can't wait to direct him.
I want people to understand how good this movie is. It's the best shark movie I've seen in maybe 10 years. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, it really isn't what people are going to think. This is really intense.
Yeah. And we did it in like 16 days. Like it was wild how small of a time that we had. And we did it in a remarkable location, Krabi, Thailand, like,
Mm,
and working with like the crew in Thailand. It's just like it's a very special project. It really is. And a lot of like heart and soul, went into making this. And it was one of the experiences that I'll definitely never forget with
mm.
good people that are just super talented and care. And yeah, it was really, I really love that you said that. I really hope that a lot of people go see it and admire it as much as we do.
And when people discover this film, what do you think they'll take away with them from watching Into the Deep?
God, I don't know. There's so many elements to it. It's not just a regular shark movie. Like there's so many cool, unique elements to it. Um, I don't know. There's so much stuff that they could take away. I know one thing that I took away. I took away just because I had to do a lot of research, and I found this incredible woman who actually dives with great white sharks. And like if I ever encounter a shark, I know exactly what to do. Stay calm. It's kind of like a bear, right? Like you make yourself big
Yeah,
and then you go for their nose. And
yeah.
literally, I mean, I do it in the film, sorry to give too much away, but like that is exactly what you do to like sort of get them to like veer off and,
I would
see.
think you would push an extra right in front of it and then
Yeah.
swim fast.
Like, bye. Yeah.
I don't think the union would support any of that, but okay.
No, no, they wouldn't.
I'm a professional drowner, by the way. I just no
Oh, really?
no, my swimming
I was
coach
like,
said
do
I
you
was
swim?
buoyant, so that's the biggest
You're a
compliment.
floater. It's all good.
I'm a floater.
You're a
Ooh,
floater. As long as
I
you can float, if you can float, you're good.
yeah.
That's the
See,
that's the big thing, man. Whenever I do teach like kids or, I have taught some kids in the past with swimming, it's like the goal is to make sure you can float first. If you can float, you got it. You can go in the water. You can go in the water as long as you can do that.
are you really planning to step behind the camera and direct and produce more?
Yeah, yeah, I am. I'm doing it. I'm doing it like you're doing it. I'm just doing it. And luckily I have people in my pathway that are like, I want to do it with you. So it's been really cool to be able to work that muscle and to be able to find this other drive that I think I've had in me, but I just have kind of I let fear get in the way.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to not let fear get in the way and control you and just to do it. And that's what I am doing right now. Yeah, I've got a lot of things going on. My mind also works like I've got tons of stuff. So this helps me like organize that and like kind of be in control a little bit more of my mind.
I think what happens with people is that they get scared of success because they're just not inside ready for it, and they
Yeah.
back away from it, and that's what happens is that I can't do that or this. I think you just go for it. I think you've been trained to go for it.
Yeah, you know what I think it is? It's like what I've learned as a kid and what I didn't, I mean, I've always been a late bloomer, but what I now am learning in my mid 30s that the sense of community
Mm,
that is in the entertainment world and that is the structure of making art,
yeah.
of making a film is very, very important. Very important. And I love it so much. I love it. I love like th- from the ground up. I love it. There's so many cool people with so many talents out there that you can like form together and make this really cool, this really cool thing. And I love that. And as I've learned that and as I've like sort of in my career have collected these weirdos, these equally as weirdo people as myself, and have now created like a career family. It's really cool that we can do other things together.
And that's all is after siphoning the creeps out, the ones that,
Yeah. The
will
sharks.
promise, yeah, the
The
sharks.
sharks.
Yeah. I have to add in that this is, and I said this before, but this is really as far as being a shark and pirate movie, this is the greatest one I've ever seen.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Oh, you're making my day.
That's what I do.
I love it. No, I
No,
love
I'm
it.
not blowing smoke here. I mean, this just jumped at me and was so fun. And
Oh yeah.
from the moment that the lights went on and flickered, so to speak, it grabs you. So
Oh, that's
congratulations.
awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. I didn't realize that Cassidy does a lot of mean mugging. I was like, man, Scout. I was like, yeah, it's
Well,
really fun.
Scott, they're giving me the rap. I adore you. You know that. And I
Yes.
follow you on social media. You don't follow me, which breaks my heart, but
Oh, Tony, I have to follow you. And we
you
have to do
have
more
to.
interviews about the stuff that I'm doing and directing. So
Exactly. And
maybe
maybe,
I might be directing a shark movie
yeah, or a surfer movie.
or a super movie. Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right. You take care and I adore you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Story you too.